survivors. And next, let's welcome Professor Shahbaz Khan, Director and Representative of UNESCO Beijing Cluster Office. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Ms. Piwi, and it's an honor to be invited by the Internet Society of China. We have some really excellent speeches already, so I would like to add some views from UNESCO to this very important meeting. And as I've joined as the Director of UNESCO Office in Jakarta, I look forward to further cooperation with the Internet Society of China. And of course, we are honored to have our distinguished Mr. Zhao Hulin, Secretary General of ITU. ITU is a very important player for this area. Also, we heard from Mr. Shao Dao Singh, the Deputy Director General of MIIT, and also we have very distinguished colleagues like Mr. He Guli and from the Internet Society of China. So without further ado, let me very quickly add some views from UNESCO. So from UNESCO point of view, this is a very important part of our thematic work leading to a more inclusive society, and especially dealing with disabilities and dealing with issues of accessibility. And certainly there are more than 1 billion individuals which need such help. And within the United Nations system in China, UNESCO is leading the thematic group on disabilities. So I will not read everything because we have limited time, but certainly information and communication technologies play a very important and central role. And there is no better time than to consider now about inclusion, and especially people with disabilities, and especially for the SDGs. And we must also remember this has been, last year has been a remarkably difficult year for us, and we are still continuing with COVID-19. And the consequences are huge, and especially for those living with disabilities. ICTs have to play a very big role in improving the socioeconomic conditions and also to improve services for all. So this is a very urgent challenge, and this thematic forum is very timely. There are many issues we need to address, and that's where we need to have such partnerships and such forums. So we need to promote the visibility and understanding of disabilities. We need to raise awareness and increase the knowledge of information, accessibility, provide affordable internet access, promote the principles of universal design, especially to mainstream ICTs, also provide public funding mechanisms, and what can be the vocational education and training. This is an area where UNESCO has a major emphasis, and we are continuing to work in China about this and other countries. But also we need to make sure that we mainstream persons with disability into all our programs. I'm very proud to mention that last year, UNESCO and Internet Society of China signed a memorandum of understanding, and we will be jointly promoting web accessibility in Mongolia, and also bring technical expertise to people in need, and we stand ready to further the South-South cooperation. Also, UNESCO is closely involved with the Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disability. Disability rights are very, very important, leaving no one behind within the UN agenda, and much broader than that. So that's where inclusive education, accessible sciences, communication, information, inclusive cities, inclusion and empower of persons with disabilities is critical. We are working with the Paralympic Society also, and that's where I would like to announce today that we are working now in China on a network of inclusive cities. UNESCO recognizes the outstanding achievements of digital empowerment of people with disabilities. That's where we have a special initiative, Amir Jabbar Al-Ahmad Al-Jabbar initiative, and also we have a New Delhi Declaration on Inclusive ICTs for Persons with Disabilities. So this is very close to the heart of everyone joining today, and we continue to work together. Lastly, I just went on also our Facebook, and I saw a lot of visibility of the World Summit on the Information Society, and I see this is a major contribution there. So we are very proud to be part of this initiative globally in China, And we proudly look forward to working together with the Internet Society of China, with all the partners listed here, and make this world an inclusive place, especially for ICTs for the people with disabilities, and making sure we don't leave anyone behind. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening to me.
Thank you very much, Professor Khan. We appreciate UNESCO's all efforts on promoting the information accessibility, and IC will continue to work closely with UNESCO